Peace, diehards. I am here. Yeah, man. I got a little nervous just now, man, because I'm trying to keep my eye on this Red Man uh and Method Man versus battle, man. I know a lot of you guys are too, man. So along with these Knicks, man, the freaking 3 pointers that they're shooting, man, it's been kind of bugged out. But I got the stream going. I kind of messed my stream up a little bit. Like I said, I got a lot of internet devices popping off over here, man. So hopefully I can get it together. And we can have a good second half talk about this game, man. So right now we have the DiehardKnicks at the half. Shout out to this is my brother-in-law right here, man. I'm trying to get him to do podcasts with me, but he be playing. And he's talking about people say that the Knox and Obi, these guys play no D. Yeah, that's why they're situational. In a game like today, ain't nobody playing defense, man. So we kind of could use Kevin Knox and these guys to shoot threes, man. But it is what it is, man. So like I said, the big talk tonight, man, is actually Red Man and Method Man. Shout out to all my weed smokers at 720. I can't indulge in that those activities because of the way I conduct my business. But it's epic so far, man. I was watching a little bit the beginning when they did their little intro, and then Redman started talking about he did the first song off his first album about rolling a blunt. So yeah, man, that's good stuff, man. But this is the DiehardKnicks podcast, so we're gonna talk about Knicks. I'm surprised to see Sim here today, man. What's up, Sim? Let me get him in here.
What's going on with you, brother? I'm good, man. How you feeling?
Chilling, man. I know you got the versus thing going on front stoop right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have to do much work, but just let it rock. You know what I'm saying? To kind of monitor it a little bit. But right now, man, I don't know. I hate playing Charlotte. I knew it was gonna be a tough game regardless, no matter who's out there on the floor. I just knew it was gonna be a tough game, man.
Yeah, PG Washington set that tone with him. He's a Nick killer, man. I thought that he was gonna start because he usually gives Julius Randle fits, but he came off the bench today, and then as soon as he came in there, that just set the whole thing up, man. Blew the whole roof off.
Right. And Charlotte's playing fast, which isn't allowing the Knicks to set up their defense. Right. So they're really, they're playing fast, moving the basketball, basically no more than 2 dribbles before someone's going to the basket, or unless someone's going all the way to the basket, then they're taking a little bit more. But they're not dribbling the ball. They're not holding the ball. They're moving it fast, making the Knicks defense have to move and taking quick shots. 66 points in a half, man.
Yeah, they taking the Knicks off their game, man, because the Knicks don't play this way, So we have to match them because they're hitting a lot of threes. So we've been hitting threes too, man. A lot of threes for kind of uncharacteristic of what we normally do.
Right.
What's the total threes right now?
What's the total threes? We're 11 for 23. The Knicks are, and I think they're like something. There's something for 19. Wow. Whatever they are. But man,
this 13 for 19.
Yeah, this is an important win too. It's an important game. They need to get this win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just need to get this win. They need to. I mean, you got to tie the series with Charlotte because right now they had the lead in the season series because they're up. They won a game. So we need to tie the season series, and then when we play them down the end of the season, we need to win that game so we can win the season series. You know what I mean? We have a chance to take over the 5th spot, and then if we win tomorrow, take over the 4th spot. So, it's a lot of implications. And they came out, it looked like, okay, they get it. They about to do something out here. Immediately jumped up to a 9-point lead. Now, I don't know, man.
Yeah, the whole momentum shift, man. But ain't it funny we talking about playoff seeding and shit like that? What the hell?
Exactly, right?
What a crazy year that we've had, man. We went from being laughingstock Knicks or whatever to being like playoff contenders, fighting for seeding.
Right, man. Right. That's what I'm saying. So, hopefully they can pull this one out, man. I mean, we're right here. We're gonna have a chance to win. If we can pull this one out, 7 in a row would be beautiful. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough pulling this one out.
Yeah,
You knew
definitely.
Charlotte
Because
was going to come with it.
yeah, you know it. You know it. They got all these guards too. They got Rozier, Graham. These guys push the ball. These guys too. The Martin brothers. You know they push the ball as well. All these guys push the ball. Then you got shooters and stuff. So it doesn't really sit. You know, it doesn't really play out well for the Knicks, man. We're gonna have to like just literally stop. You know what I'm saying? Literally stop. You know, they can run all they want, but we have to creep the ball up the court and play methodical in order to try to slow these guys down, man. What do you think we should do?
Oh man, I think that well, that's one way. You know, play our methodical game, slow them down. We may need to extend that defense a little bit, extend it a little bit, right? Play a little bit more full court. You know, now of course that leaves you vulnerable to easier buckets because the defense is you know spread apart. But you know we can't let Terry Rozier just run up and shoot threes, knock down deep threes like that. You know what I mean? They've had success trapping guards that are tough, like Rozier. They may want to go to that trap a little bit early.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. We definitely got to stop that forward momentum. You know, these guys are just flying up the court. There has to be some kind of resistance. You know what I'm saying? To make them stop, to make them think. And
Right.
that's the thing that they're shooting threes. It's not like back in the days where the guys are making layups and stuff. They're running down the court to shoot threes. So, you know, I would always like wonder how do you stop that? You know, do you just pack the perimeter? Have everybody just hang out at the perimeter? How do you
I mean,
combat that?
it's hard when teams are making threes. You know what I'm saying? It's super tough, especially if they can shoot it deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know you got to figure out ways to, you know, play up tight and make them have to penetrate to the basket. The problem with that is when everyone's playing up tight, then it leaves the lanes wide open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That, and then now they can score inside. So it's tough when a team starts knocking down threes.
Yeah, man, this is just a bad matchup for the Knicks, man. Everything that we do to stop teams from scoring, these guys are just annihilating that. We can't set up our defense. Guys are scrambling. You know, we kind of don't know where we are. There's a couple times I think RJ was guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it right now. They just losing their man, leaving guys, you know, just wide open, catching shots in rhythm and stuff like that. This is just a problematic matchup for the Knicks.
It is. It's just the matchup just isn't good because they're athletic. They got guys that, you know, they're active and athletic. And I feel like we always have problems with teams like that.
Yeah, and they don't give a damn about us either. Rozier's a nasty brother. You know, PJ Washington, you know, he comes in here licking his chops when he sees you know, Julius Randle. You know, just right down the line, man. You know, one guy I was surprised to see was Vernon Carey. They said he played the last few games. Have you got a chance to watch him as a pro?
Not really. I know he's starting at center right now, right? He's a starting center, so I haven't really had a chance to pay much attention to him.
Okay, that's definitely one of the guys that I had circled in the draft and stuff. Just curious, you know, just curious to see how these guys run teams. You know, now that I've been kind of just like doing these halftime shows, and now I'm extended and stuff like that. I'm really getting to know a lot of these basketball players and how tendencies of how do they play and stuff. You know, so just always interesting to see how other teams, you know, just throw stuff out there, their offenses and just whatever. You get like a real keen look at that stuff, man.
Yeah. And here's a scary thing. This team is good at running zone. They ran a really good zone against us earlier in the season when we played them. And I'm afraid if they get up double digits, man, they're gonna jump right into a zone.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit, even a little tougher. You know what I mean? I'm concerned about the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks have struggled in third quarters. So we can't come out. We really can't come out this third quarter and struggle. We got to come out and be on our game in this third quarter. Because if we come out and struggle in this third quarter, the game, you know, and we let them go out to a double-digit lead, it's going to be hard to get back, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, I'm also looking at the box score too, man. That, you know, they have PJ. He got 21 points. Rozier got 18 points. Everybody else is kind of just modest. Same thing with the Knicks. We got quickly with 17, and you know, Reggie Bullock with 10. So I mean, look, like we still could get in this game if we could slow this down a little bit and just try to contain. I don't know if we could contain Rozier, but definitely try to neutralize Washington or something like that. Then maybe we can get it back to Knicks basketball and try to win this game, man.
Right. And you know, one of the things that before when I did the game preview, I said if we can keep Terry Rozier to his average and then, you know, keep everybody else doing what they do, don't let anybody just get out on us, we'll be okay. We haven't done that. I mean, Terry Rozier has got 18 points already, I think. Right?
Yeah.
So, we're not on pace to keep him to his average.
Right.
And then you got like PJ Washington getting out on us and stuff like that. So, second half, we really got to clamp down on the defense, man.
Yeah, no fans or buts about that, man. Anybody else out there that you're looking at on their roster, or matter of fact, the elephant in the room actually is the freaking George Floyd verdict, man. Did you what's your thoughts on all that stuff, man?
Yeah, obviously I'm happy about the verdict, but I'm also aware that there's still a lot more that we got to do just as people, to make sure that our young men and women stop getting murdered. You know what I mean? Just a lot more that we have to do. And, we did a front stoop right after me and Uncle Fulio. And one of the things that we talked about is no matter who you are, participate in your local government, by voting, paying attention to what's going on. If you don't want to vote, go out. And when you see laws that's going to negatively impact your community, go out and talk to your elected officials and tell them why it's going to negatively impact your community. I mean, every time a bill is being passed, and most people don't know this, anytime a bill is being passed, there's an open forum where you can go in and you can express your displeasure. Does it always mean it's going to go your way? No. But if you get enough people to say to support what you support, you're going to turn some heads. So, you got to get involved on that local level more than on the federal level.
And then more than this on the screen, did you see there? Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes to go to Twitter and give their opinion. Like all of this stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? All these different things that people are saying, that doesn't matter. It matters to an extent by getting the information out, for people, because a lot of people don't know what's going on unless they see it on social media. But outside of social media, like you said, people have to do the groundwork. Somebody, maybe not you, somebody in your family or something going on. Somebody has to do something to try to make this change. Not just resharing the same stuff that we all see.
Right.
I think something's got to be done about it.
Exactly. And it's got to start at home in your local community, man. And then still, in this case, sentencing still has to occur.
Yeah, they could jerk us on that too, man. You know
what I'm saying? So, right now with the charges that he has, the maximum sentence he can get is 40 years. And most likely you're looking at the minimum he'll get is 12 and a half years and the max he'll get is 40.
Right. So, he got convicted of 3 charges, man. So I'm wondering if they're going to, give him, because it's 12.5 for the first 2 charges and 4 for the last one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that they give him 12, and 4, at least, if they're going to do that, to make it 25. But if they lowball and give him 12 and a half, that's going to be crazy, man. Because you might as well not,
Yeah. Well, see what happens though. Even if let's say that they gave him the max on everything, which is 40, 25, and 10. They gave him a max on everything. He's not going to do 75 years. He'll still just do 40 because all those charges run concurrent.
I got you.
Okay. Right. So when they all run at the same time. So it's not like one after another. Only way for it to be one after another is if you're in prison and you kill someone in prison and you pick up another charge. Right. Then it'll add on. But it's all in the same case. They're going to run concurrent.
Okay. Oh. So 12 and a half will be a catastrophe, man. But
no doubt about it.
Yeah, I got D-Trav here from the Knicks at Night podcast. I'm sorry for having to wait and stuff.
What's going on, man?
Well, hey, I'm gonna go monitor this front stoop, man, to make sure everything is straight and finish watching the second half.
All right, cool, man.
All right,
Enjoy the verses, man. I'm trying to get
man.
I'm trying to get one of these devices to work over here, man, so I can watch it.
I feel you. Hey, it'll be on replay everywhere, so you better catch it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
catch it on YouTube.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, peace, fellas.
Later.
peace. Yeah, D man, I saw you, the last minute, but we were just about to get into the George Floyd stuff, man. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you really good, man.
Okay, good.
So how you been otherwise, man?
I mean, good man. Just watching the game, keeping up. I'm really happy with the Knicks and the 6-game winning streak. Hopefully, it could be 7 tonight.
Hopefully, man, but this is not going the way that we like for it to go. There's too many threes in this game.
Yeah, it's like I know Tom Thibodeau chewed him out halftime because he's all about defense. We trying to get in a shootout with them. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, not with a team like this, man. These guys are too small for us. They, I can't really say they're not as good as coached as we are, but it's just that the way that they play, they play well the way that they play. You know what I'm saying? So we can't get caught up in playing another team's game. We have to stick to what we're good at.
Exactly. I think what changed the game in the first half is we was hot at first, and then PJ Washington start hitting threes, and then RJ Barrett, he likes to get in the game and get in the flow of the offense. Also, he was missing his shots, and PJ Washington was making his. Then quickly had to come in the game and step it up where RJ was slacking at.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But it kind of sucks, man, because I hate the way that these when these guys play. This is supposed to be modern basketball, like Toronto. I'm glad we beat Toronto that second time, because the first time we played them, remember, we got smoked with all those damn threes and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is like the same kind of thing. So this drives me nuts, man.
Look, RJ Barrett just hit a 3 just now.
Yeah, he was cold in that first half.
Yeah, he just hit one from straight on.
So yeah, you're a basketball player, man. You play on professional and all this other stuff.
Right.
So I mean, what do you think about this quote unquote modernized basketball? Is there such a thing, or what the hell is going on with this stuff?
It's just, I don't know. It's just different eras. The game evolved. So I guess with analytics and everything like that. When I was younger, I would have never thought about taking 10 threes or 11 threes a game. I was always taught, you get the easiest shot as possible, unless you're wide open, you don't shoot those. But, I guess now it's just they're going for more points and what they think is the better percentage as far as scoring. They don't think the mid range is a good shot, even though, if you practice that, it become whatever you practice is what you would be good in the game. So I don't believe in the analytics as far as, the mid range shot should be eliminated from basketball.
I mean, that's like, when you play basketball, that's where all the action is, to me,
right.
Man. But the way that they're doing now, that's professional style now, it's just way different. So I mean, do you think you would be able to play in this style of basketball?
You know what? No, because even when I go, I mean, yes, I could adjust. I definitely could adjust. But sometimes, let's say, even the kids now, in the parks are playing like this because this is what they see on TV. So sometimes when I go to the park and I play pickup basketball, full court basketball, and we be on fast breaks and they would just be pulling up for threes. And I'd be like, come on, boy, what you doing is a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1. Why you pulling up for a 3? Because that's what they see on TV now. So everybody want to come up court and just jacking up threes. I'm like, yo, boy, listen, man, you can't play like that. I mean, I know you've seen it in the NBA, but that's not a good shot. We could get a layup. Why you pulling up for a 3 and we have the advantage on the offense? It don't make any sense, So it's a little frustrating sometimes because everybody want to do step backs and everybody want to pull up for fast break 3-point shots,
Yeah, and it just destroys the IQ of the game too. Because a lot of guys, even grown ups, so sometimes I stop because I don't play ball no more. I'm trying to make a comeback, this summer, see what happens. But sometimes I go to the park near me and I just sit and just watch. Guys are shooting just like Lonzo Ball, man, shooting from the hip. Like little kids and stuff, but just to get the 3 out. And then if they make it, they're all talking junk or whatever, but that's not really basketball. They just kind of they're just throwing shots up. It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? That style of play, to me, I don't think it would be fun to play that way, especially if this is your job and you're really trying to work this out day in and day out, and this in your job now is to just sit in the corner or run to the corner or stuff like that.
Right. I was just Yeah, like I said, growing up. I was like, I can never just shoot so many threes. It wouldn't feel right as a basketball player. I feel like I'm limiting myself. As far
Yeah.
as like, of course, if you hot, you're gonna keep shooting them. But like, if I miss one or two, the next time I get the ball, I'm pump faking. I'm going to the basket, kicking out to my teammate, trying to finish at the rim. Stop, hit a mid range shot, maybe get fouled, hit some free throws. Before I decide to take another three again. But it's
Yeah.
different now.
Yeah, AKA you want to get your shit off, right? You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just want to get your shit off. You want to see if that step back dribble that you've been working on, not step back, but through the lays, stop,
Yeah.
pop, or your whole bag. You want to see what works, But here's another thing, too. I don't see guys like just dribbling, like kids. I don't see kids dribbling in the park, just dribbling, stuff like that. I don't see them working on things of that nature,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, are you able to watch the verses?
The verses? Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm watching the Knicks game. So
Yeah, man.
why you want to see Red Man and Method Man?
Yeah, man. They're getting old, man, but they seem like they look younger. They look younger than they ever looked right now.
Yeah, they
Man.
look good. Yeah, because Method Man is on the Power Show right now. Yeah, he's all muscular and everything now, right?
Yeah, he's a freaking action hero. He has a bunch of TV shows out, man. He got some show where he's like a bounty hunter or whatever. Yeah, so he's actually trying to be an action hero. And this guy, Redman, he's like the calisthenic king. I saw him doing pull-ups with like 3 plates strapped to his waist.
Wow.
Yeah, so
wait, you don't have Apple TV?
Nah, man, I ain't no Apple guy, bro.
Oh, so that's why you can't see, because I think you need like the Apple TV or you have Triller.
Oh no, I could watch it, on Instagram, that type of thing, and then something, Sim is actually showing it on his other channel, The Front Stoop.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I think I got too many devices running in the crib right now, because I can't even get it on any of my other devices.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So that's what's up, man. So we had the 7. That's one to ask you. What's your timestamp right now in the game?
7:28.
Okay, so we right on the money.
All right. Yeah, it's 7:28 in the third quarter. Knicks up 74-70 against the Charlotte Hornets.
All right, man. So I'm distracting you from the game, but what are you watching? What are you looking at right now? Like, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the game right now?
Well, we got the lead back. That's a good thing. Right now, RJ Barrett just hit a free throw, so we up by 5. Hopefully, like I said, the first half shooting was great. Now the second half, all we gotta do is keep the same shooting, but turn up the defense, and we should get a victory. Start contesting them shots. Don't leave PJ Washington open, and we got to contain Terry Rozier.
Yeah,
but it looks like Graham is trying to get off now.
Yeah, Graham is a streaky guy. He doesn't really shoot well from the field, but he shoots. I think he shoots better from the 3 than the field, I think.
Yeah. It was crazy because I thought he wasn't going to play this game, so I was kind of happy, but he decided to play against us.
Yeah. Well, he's been out for a while too, right?
Yeah. I think he missed the last 2 games or something like that.
Yeah. That's a guy that that's like kind of rumored to be involved with the Knicks or whatever. Would you? Well, anybody on Charlotte? Is anybody on this team that you think would help the Knicks out?
Anybody on Charlotte that I like?
Yeah. Or that you would make a trade for?
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I'm sorry to say, but it looked like we made a mistake. We should have took Miles Bridges over Kevin.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he seems like he's everything that we want Obi Toppin to be doing this year. Athletic, finishing at the rim, he dunks. But I don't know, man. Hopefully this year, who you like in the draft this year?
I haven't really sink my teeth into the draft yet because of all this NBA stuff. Everything going on with the Knicks. Super focused with that. But I mean, like most of the guys that are ranked up top. I like to tell you the truth. I don't even know half of the guys. By name, whatever. But what we're gonna be picking towards the middle of the draft.
Yeah,
so
the middle.
Yeah. So for me, I'm thinking the Knicks need to ignore the draft totally because we're not gonna get anybody really in the top. Maybe draft one guy, maybe if they can. But I'm thinking that maybe we need to be really active in trades to try to upgrade, the roster with some what do you call experience.
Yeah. What do you think if they trade? Because they have 2 draft picks this year. If they trade both their draft picks to move up.
It's possible, but
Mhm.
who like which team will be single out as a trade partner?
I don't know. I don't even know. We have to. We don't know yet until the lottery. Until we know the
Yeah,
order where the teams are picking. But I'm gonna just the 5 guys that I like. Evan Mobley. I think he goes to USC. The center. He's
yeah,
a beast. He's like the next Anthony Davis. His name Evan Mobley. Then you got Cade Cunningham, 6'8" point guard. Kind of reminds you a little bit of LeBron or like a Grant Hill type. The Knicks could use him. Then you got Jalen Suggs from Gonzaga. He's good. Then you also got what's that kid named Jalen Green out of the D League. He's like another Zach LaVine. He's like another
right.
Zach LaVine. And then the other person we got is is it Davion Mitchell? He's like a replica of Donovan Mitchell. Like they wear the same number, they have the same type of play. He plays good defense. He's super athletic. He just won a championship. So I would like to see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the draft is gonna go, but let's see what they got out there. See Jalen Green. You see they got him at number 4. I would like him. Evan Mobley. They got him at number 3. Suggs. See the top. The people that I want is in the top 5. You see Davion Mitchell up there?
Davion Mitchell is like towards the end there. They got him in at 15.
Yeah.
That should go up though, because he just won the championship.
Yeah, I would like him. He's the Knicks. He's a Knicks type of play. He plays defense. He can shoot. Tough nose. So we pick Frank over Donovan Mitchell. So we can't do it. we gotta make up for that mistake.
Yeah, and he's older too, man. So like
Yeah.
if we did pick, like if he is available like around 15, that's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
That's like a junior.
Mhm.
But there's another kid. I can't think of the kid's name, but he didn't go to college. You know what I'm talking about? He's like he was like one of the top guys, but he didn't go to college. He went to right now. He's just training. He's not even in anything. You know what I'm talking about? I can't get his name for nothing.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know. His name is not coming off the top of my head, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah, you like him? You like his game?
Yeah, man. He looks he just looks solid, man. All these guys are athletic and stuff like that. But like what you got to look at with guys is like just their energy. You know what I'm saying? Just like whether or not they just got that crazy in their eye that you think that not necessarily like the way this guy is playing on Charlotte Bridges. Bridges got that crazy in his eye, but he's a little cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? He's not really like his basketball IQ is not really that great. But I mean, like if you can get the mix of somebody that's intense and with the basketball IQ, I think that's where we really gotta figure it out.
You know what I always think about too? Not to bring up Kevin Knox again, but the year that we drafted Kevin Knox, right, and they had him in the gym with Miles Bridges and Mikal Bridges. What exactly did he do to them so bad that the Knicks said, "Nah, we got to take Kevin Knox"? Like I don't know.
Yeah, from you heard the same stuff, man. But they basically was like that he bust their ass. He was that impressive. He probably was just hot. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting every shot and they couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
But that happens sometimes in like combines and that type of thing.
Like 3-on-3 drills and 1-on-1s and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you could do this on me in a 1-on-1 drill, but what about in a real game?
Yeah. I think Kevin Knox is the king of 1-on-1 drills, man. Because he can kick your ass, in a thing. Because I mean that's what he excels at. Like right now, the Knicks, he can't really improvise. That's excuse me. That's my main gripe with him is that outside of the game plan, he just like can't figure it out really.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, what was that? Right now, the Knicks are up 82-75. 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
You watching the game or you still trying to find that versus?
No, I gave up on the verses, man. I don't want to mess up the stream. Yeah. Because that's happened to me before, man. I'm fooling around trying to do something and the whole stream got shut off. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. But I just started doing this. Well, let me change this while I'm thinking about it. I just started really doing this halftime to the crunch time type of thing.
Yeah, it's a great idea, man. Definitely a great idea.
Yeah, just to have conversation. Because while you're watching the game, like most fans, we're not like. Well, I mean, a lot of fans do that crazy motherfucker. They can't. They got to be focused. Nobody can interrupt them. That type of thing. Yeah, but a lot of times you watch the game, you might go hang out with your kids, or You might
Mhm.
doing something else. Oh shit, what's going on with the Knicks? You know what I'm saying? Like that. You got it on, but you're just not really completely focused on it.
That's what happened with me a couple of times. My wife be trying to have movie tonight or watch a show with me. I got the Knicks game snuck on my phone, glancing down at it, looking like, she's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, just watching the game. I just want to make sure they win." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, me, I can't really do that because if my wife is ever in that movement, she's just chirping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chirp, 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 chirp. So I can't really do it. So I'll have like, let's say, like the Bleacher Report app, and just
Yeah.
like just like with the Yahoo thing here, they do like the they give a kind of like a play-by-play, so you can kind of look at it that somebody got a rebound, somebody got a shot, team timeout, that type of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I follow it like that. But if it gets crazy, I'll be like, "Yo, babe, can we pause this and put the game on real quick?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's been the life now. But like I said, this season's been different because the Knicks are actually playing meaningful basketball now.
Yeah, I was excited. I was talking to some of the people at my job saying like, this is a big week for the Knicks. If the Knicks win most of their games this week, we end up in the fourth playoff spot. So we play some of the teams that's in front of us. I mean, Charlotte right now is behind us, but I think we play the Hawks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who else do we play besides the Hawks? Right, Charlotte. Then we got the Hawks. Then who's the next team? If I click a new tab, can you still see me right now when I try to click a new tab, or am I going?
No, I still see you.
Okay, let me see the next schedule real quick.
I'll see if I can put it up here too. Next schedule. Yeah, these games that we're playing, they're actually, kind of winnable. Most of the games are pretty winnable.
The Hawks and the Raptors, right? Yep.
Yeah. The Hawks, Raptors,
And then the Suns.
Yeah, the Suns. We got the Bulls, the Rockets, the Grizzlies. These are all games that we could be in,
Yeah, we could. I say, we could keep the streak going to about 10 games. I believe we can win about 10 in a row. So, what's so crazy? I was talking to my friends. I know basketball is totally different than football, right? But you remember the year when the Giants won the Super Bowl? At that year, the Patriots was the best team. But going into the playoffs, the Giants was the hottest team. That I forgot how many they had run in a row. The Patriots was undefeated, but it will be good for the Knicks to go into the playoffs on the winning streak and be the hottest team going into the playoffs. Keep that momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah, but yeah, and also too, man, it's kind of a bad thing to kind of go on the winning streak now because after the win streak is over and we lose, that losing mentality might trickle into the playoffs. That happens too.
Hopefully not. Hopefully, I just hope that like we get fourth or fifth seed because I think the teams, fourth play the fifth, and those teams are beatable. We definitely can win in the first round. So I want to stay. If we play the Hawks or we play the Hornets, maybe even the Celtics, I think we could beat those teams.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that.
A tough team that we always, that we go back and forth with is Miami Heat. Similar type of styles as far as coaching and everything like that. And then of course, you don't want to play the Nets, and you don't want to play the Bucks. You don't want to play the 76ers. So we gotta hope we get either the Celtics, the Hawks, or the Hornets.
Yeah, no doubt. We got that. That's why this game is so important too for seeding and stuff. Like we got to beat the Hornets just in case it gets sticky towards the end, and then that's going to dictate where we fall in that category, man. Because you're right. I don't want to see Philly with Embiid there.
Yeah,
that's going to be.
Mission. He's on a mission.
We don't have nobody that could check him, especially with Mitch out. I don't think. Mission might not be back until second round if you make it that far.
And there's a thing like, they like to put Ben Simmons on RJ. Ben Simmons be locking RJ up. So hopefully RJ will take that as a challenge if we do play them in the playoffs, and he'll try to give it to Ben Simmons. But it seems like right now Ben Simmons got RJ's number,
Yeah. Tobias Harris, he gets crazy when you see the Knicks uniform, man.
Yeah, Long Island kid.
Yeah. One team I'm not afraid of, though. I'm not really afraid of the Bucks, though.
The Bucks, no? Oh, yeah, because, you could wall up against, Giannis, and make him a perimeter shooter.
Yeah. Stop him. You just got to stop him from driving. If you can do that, stop him from getting to the rim. Or even if you let him get to the rim, you just got to stop all the other guys they have, I'm not really afraid of any of those guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, and just our basic defense, too, we should be able to compete with them.
Yeah. You think we're going to pick you think we're going to go into the playoffs with this team, or you think we're going to pick one more player before the playoffs come?
I don't know, man. We were talking about it off and on, man. Jabari Parker. People right off the bat like Jabari Parker, man. Fuck Jabari Parker. This guy, this, that, and the other. His
Did you
first
see the
game in
game?
Yeah, his
I was,
first game in Boston, man. He was playing. He's playing nice, man. We need a guy like that.
who was the one who kept saying Jabari Parker? I kept saying Jabari Parker. The Knicks should pick him up, right? And people were saying like, "Oh, he's washed. Why do you want him on the Knicks?" I'm like, listen, just to back up Julius Randle. Julius Randle plays way too many minutes. You put Jabari Parker in for like 10, 15 minutes a game. He could still score and help your team out. They're like, nah, we don't need him. We got Obi. But Obi, I guarantee you, Obi Top is not going to get any minutes in the playoffs. Tom Thibodeau's not going to trust him in the playoffs. He's going to cut his rotation down.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And also too, Obi Toppin his time is not now. Now is not his time. Next year, I guarantee he'll probably play a lot better next year.
You know who's another player I wanted that we could have had for cheap? I think they gave up 2 second rounders for him. Porter.
Right?
No, Porter.
Oh, right. Okay.
Kevin Porter. No, Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter. Oh my God. Yeah, Kevin Porter. I was sick when he went to Houston, man. Because imagine him on the Knicks right now.
Yeah, Kevin Porter. Yeah, he's playing point guard. I think he's averaged like 25 or something crazy like that in the last 10, 12 games.
Yeah, he's nice, man. Like as far as his handle and stuff, he looked like Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, because he's from. I don't know what they got in the water, but he's from Seattle. All those dudes from Seattle, they got game. Even the guy that we gave up, Alonzo Trier, he's from Seattle too, but he's not in the league, right? He's not even in the league anymore. Remember Alonzo Trier?
Yeah, I remember him. It seemed like so long ago, man. He was supposed to be. He was the chosen one, but now he's not. Now he's not even in the league anymore. But Seattle players, man, they all play like that, So yeah.
I think Zach LaVine is a Seattle player too.
Zach LaVine, yes, Zach LaVine's there.
He's somebody I want. I was mad that the Chicago Bulls actually traded for Vucevic because I felt like that gave them false hope. I was the one of the people that said right away, I don't know why the Bulls are trading for Vucevic. He's not going to help them. The Bulls are delusional. They're not a good team, Right. So I felt like they should have traded away Zach LaVine and got some assets for him instead of trying to help him because the Bulls they need to start over. That's the Bulls and the Wizards. They both need to start over. So I don't know why they're holding on to Bradley Beal and Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because Vucevic, like, what does he do to really increase what they're already doing? Because I mean, they don't really play inside. They kind of play like they basically have all their perimeter players up top, and then they run zigzags, and then they do backdoor plays like that type of thing.
You got Zach LaVine and Kobe White jacking up shots. And then when Marketing come in the game, he also want to be a perimeter player. So they got mostly perimeter players, like you're saying.
Yeah. So it's weird. It's weird the way these NBA teams think, man. I never agree with half this. I don't know what they be thinking. These are the professional teams.
Yeah. Well, now, it's third quarter, 30 seconds left. The Knicks are up by 88-80 over Charlotte. Yeah,
definitely. The Knicks basically we just instilled our will again. We're playing our style of basketball. Charlotte's they just not running the way they were before.
RJ Barrett just hit a 3 from the right corner. Knicks up 91-80 now. 11-point lead.
Yeah, definitely, man. Check out the standings there. Look where the Bulls are.
Right, number 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Yeah, so they almost got the same record as they got the same record as the Wizards.
Yeah. They didn't get better at all. They actually got worse because they were hanging out with the Knicks at one point.
Yeah. So I don't know what was the thought process. I guess they wanted to keep Zach LaVine happy, but I guarantee you next year Zach LaVine going to ask for a trade.
I wonder what his salary thing is right now. Well, let me see. we going in with the freaking research in this one, man. But I'll pull it up. I'll pull up Zach's contract.
All right.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, because he's one of my favorite players. I think the Knicks. That's why the Knicks are saving like Kevin Knox. It's not because they want to keep him. They want to use like Kevin Knox to get one of the star players that they want to get. Like they waiting for one of these disgruntled players, whether it be Karl Anthony Towns, Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Devin Booker. They saving Knox to put him in a package for one of them guys.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Well, let's just look at his salary. Well, okay, he has one more year,
20,
19.5.
20 million, right? 20
Yeah.
million. So he's done after next year. Oh, so we could just wait till you're a free agent, honestly. But
Or
they probably would
yeah,
trade him on his last year.
yeah. That's the thing. We could put pressure on the Bulls from behind the scenes. That's why we got Worldwide West and his goons and whatever.
Right.
Maybe we could put the fear on them. They feel like, okay, listen, we gotta make a move. And the Knicks got 2 first-round draft picks. We got like an early second-round draft pick. Saying maybe take Kevin Knox, like you said, or maybe something else like that. And
Which you're absolutely right. We could try to get him draft night.
Yeah,
we could try to trade for Zach LaVine draft night.
Yeah, I'm with all the freaking smoke, man. that would be great, man. Like the Knicks really, they're really like one like another kind of star player, and maybe like an enforcer away from really being like like a contender, super contender.
That's how I feel. I feel like this team is really good, but we're missing, like you said, another star player and a closer. The last couple of games they've been doing well, but I still think we need, when we go against tough teams that got like Kyrie Irving and those stars, and we need a closer because when it gets to crunch time, Kyrie Irving just take over the game, and we don't have nobody of that caliber to do the same to match his intensity.
Yeah, and it just not Kyrie too, man. Like these guys, Durant and freaking Harden.
Yeah.
They're not gonna miss, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they're just cruising most of the game. That's been the thing with Harden. He always lost steam at the end. Or like, Kyrie Irving, you kind of can beat him up a little bit. Yeah. And but if these guys are all, resting throughout the game, it's like, somebody's gonna beat you, every night. Somebody got a chance to beat you.
Right.
Yeah, man. But the Knicks are almost there, man. This shit is so it's so fun right now. It's just to like to just imagine, what the next move is, or whatever. And I know other, we see it, and we're winning and stuff like that. So I know other NBA players and stuff.
Yeah,
I know they see it too. Yeah,
you heard Zion talking about it. I wonder if they still behind the scenes right now talking to Bradley Beal, like, where I was saying, listen, man. You could be the star, man. You see how it is over here, man. You and Julius Randle and RJ Barrett,
Yeah.
Because they said he was trying to convince him to ask for a trade, but they got to be careful with that before they say it's tampering,
Yeah. Well, what do you think about Bradley Beal though? Do you think he got like a little ego?
Ego? No, he seemed like he got along real well with John Wall. He seems to get along with Russell Westbrook. I don't think he got an ego, to be honest with you. Honestly, I like Zach LaVine better because I think Zach LaVine turned into a better defender than Bradley Beal, and I think he's younger. So I will take the younger, more athletic, better defender in Zach LaVine over Bradley Beal.
Yeah, I agree with that. One thing about Zach LaVine too is that he opens up. Like let's say if we make a defensive play, Zach LaVine is out. He's gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So that adds that dimension. Bradley Beal, he kind of won't do that. He's not going to be like one of those type of guys.
Yeah.
But, Bradley Beal at one point, though, like, remember he was kind of acting like a diva a little bit? He was angry about something. I don't know what was happening, but he was on the court, like, just with his hands down, kind of like whatever. Guys are trying to give him pounds. He wasn't giving him pounds.
Right. I think he was a little frustrated with the team because he felt like, they was making dumb plays.
Yeah. Yeah, but, hindsight is 20/20, man. But right now, like we just looked at, they're like tied with the Bulls. Before the end of the season, they might end up being in the play-in, causing some terror in the playoffs.
Who you think will be in the play-in? The Wizards?
Yeah, they might. If the Bulls keep sliding.
Yeah.
And Toronto's another. Matter of fact, all these teams down there, man, they got a shot to make it. Well, not all of them. Like Cleveland, Raptors, Wizards, and Bulls. They kind of like in the same boat or whatever, man. Whoever makes it to the end.
When I see the Raptors, I just laugh because I think about how we wanted Van Fleet. We didn't end up getting him, and now look, he went back to the sorry Raptors for the money.
Yeah, I just don't like the way they play, man. I'm glad we didn't get Van Fleet because by the way they were playing right now, he just wouldn't have fit in. Because the defense that we play.
Yeah. But somebody told me. I mean, I had a little disagreement with somebody. They told me that Van Fleet was, a good defender, so he might have been in. But I say, to me, he's undersized. But they say, he gets a lot of steals and he's scrappy. But
yeah, he averaged like two steals last year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is crafty. He's definitely crafty. And then we slow it down too. We're a slow paced team, so maybe it could have worked.
Yeah.
And he has a good barber too, man. The Knicks right now, everybody's got the good lineup this year, man. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a good lineup this year, man. So he would have fit in with that too. But the thing with him is that he just got married. He got a little baby. So I think his wife or something is no, they really was thinking about like how they're gonna raise the kid the first year. So they knew that Toronto was gonna go to Tampa. So they figured that would have been a good look, for her family. I think, or are they both from I don't even know their whole story, but they just thought that would have been a better idea, just for them being in Tampa for with their young family and stuff. Right. I get it, man. But I mean, at the same time too, you gotta have a forward thinking mind too, man. What's up with was his name Siakam?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he seems like he went from most improved player to now he fell back, like he took a step backwards.
Yeah, he cursing his coach out and all kind of stuff. What the hell's going on with that?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe
gave him, wait, he got a new contract?
Yeah, well, I don't know when he signed the contract, but they had some kind of riff him and the coach where he supposedly cursed the dude out or whatever, and to the point where he almost was on the trading block at one point. They probably threw feelers out to see if anybody was interested.
Right. Yeah. Let me ask you about what you think about Alec Burks this year. Like, what you think about his game and what he's been doing so far?
Yo, man, he reminds me of myself. Playing basketball. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I don't know if I'm gonna shoot, pass, or whatever. I'm not squared up. All this, he just reminds me of myself. He's just erratic, man. But when he got it, when he has it going, he looks really, really good.
Yeah, what's so crazy is that I said we need a closer, but it seems like at the end of the games recently they've been going to Alex Burks to be the closer. They put the ball in his hands.
Yeah, I kind of liked it too. Just because they set the table with Alfred, and then they let Rose get crazy, and then Alec Burke just comes in there and just kind of seals the deal for us, man. That was working.
Right. So who knows, man? What you plan on attending one of the playoff games if if the Knicks make the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do my best to like schmooze in with somebody, man. They can slide a ticket to me or whatever. But it's just weird, man. We both we work for the city, both of us, man. So it's kind of hard to get free, and still kind of do our thing with this stuff,
Yeah, maybe you could do a little quick investment in Dogecoin or and then buy some tickets.
Yeah, they blocked some of that stuff in New York, man. I think Coinbase is still working, but like they blocked a lot of the other ones from you buying those type of coins.
Yeah, that's true. You got to use like a VPN or use a different address.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that don't really understand why they're making money from it. I know they woke up the next morning like, oh my God. It went down like 20, 30, 40% like that.
Yeah. One day, yeah.
Yeah. That's too volatile, man. Too volatile for me. But you got to be in it to win it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I try to diversify my portfolio also between, real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency. Hopefully, I don't be working too long. I'm not trying to be working, till I'm an old man.
Me too, man. I think I'm about to start selling crack or something. So try to expedite the process a little bit.
Well, you can sell weed. Weed is legal now, so
Yeah. And I don't think anybody's smoking crack anymore. I think it's just the same crackheads out there, the same ones from the 80s. It's the same one smoking.
Oh, what's so crazy? Speaking about that, I was just watching this. I just started watching this show the other night. Godfather Harlem is pretty good. I saw 2 episodes with Forrest Whitaker. Mm-hmm. It's about Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah,
you might want to check it out. Like it seemed like it's a good show so far.
Yeah, up by 125th, they were actually filming over there. They closed down. It's crazy how they did it. It was right in the middle of the freaking day. They closed down a whole section. I want to say south of 124th Street, all the way down to I want to say maybe like about 120.
Mhm.
Between Morningside Heights and what's the other block? Wherever the precinct is on, whatever. Anyway, they shut down that whole area and shined light on the walls and stuff. And they had like a whole bunch of like old cars and whatever, and they transformed like that little section into like the time period. So
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
yeah, so
That's cool.
I'm trying to get back to my quarters or whatever, and I'm like looking like, how the fuck did they do that? Because I mean, they
Mhm.
they shine shit on the buildings to make the buildings look old.
Yeah,
Like
that was
like a projection kind of thing to make it look like how it used to look. I don't know how
right.
they did that. That's bugged out.
I'm surprised you ain't take no pictures or make a video.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. You ever think that you ever go somewhere but like, damn, why the fuck didn't I take pictures, man? Like I got a phone, I got a camera phone, you know. That shit
I
is
think
bugged out.
Reggie Bullock just hit a three, I believe. They giving him high fives. Yeah, yeah. Derrick Rose just kicked it out to Reggie Bullock for three. 6:30 left in the game. 102 to 90. Knicks winning. I think they're gonna
Yeah,
pull this one out, man. I think they're looking good.
yeah, definitely, man. Pause. Definitely, they should pull it out. Don't mind me, man. I'm all about the pause life and shit. But like I keep on mentioning that you used to play. Well, you still play. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So like when does crunch time begin for you? Like when should you start like really preparing for crunch time?
As far as
Like when
in the NBA
like
game,
yeah, like the time stamp for when like you officially is like this is crunch time.
like I believe like the 3 minute mark.
3 minute mark?
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I always say like around the 6 and 5 minute mark.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
feel, yeah, I feel like if you're behind or whatever, or if the game is quiet, if you're gonna
Mhm.
if you're gonna win the game, you got to go on and run then. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Whatever game plan that you have, whatever you do well, you need to just go for it then, and
Right.
try to take the game over.
Right. I noticed some teams actually they have strategies as far as they switch up their strategy in crunch time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like basketball is not only like physically, it's also like a mind game, you know? So like let me give you an example. Like for the whole game, you may be letting James Harden do the same move over and over, and you're thinking like, yo, why they just don't force him right? Why they just don't force him right? And they just let him beat him left, beat him left, beat him. But then when crunch time come, like you said, like the last 4 3 minutes of the game, they switch up the whole strategy to mess this head up because we want to keep that in our pocket for the end of the game. We don't want to show you all our cards in the beginning of the game, you know? So,
Yeah, that's good. That's good strategy, man. I'm always interested. I'm almost like Mike Green. Mike Green's like, oh yeah, Clyde. I think they should. And
yeah.
Clyde is like, man, shut the fuck up, man. You never play no ball or whatever. So that
No,
always interests me, man.
well, you know what's so funny? My wife was just watching Max Kellerman because he be on Knicks fan TV now sometimes, right? So she was watching Max Kellerman and she says to me, did Max Kellerman ever play basketball? I said, no, I don't think so. She was like, oh, so why do people even value his like this white guy that never played basketball a day in his life? Like, why do people even listen to him when he talks and he goes on these rants and he talks crap about the Knicks and this and that? Like, how does people get validated to be on TV to say like Max was basically like a boxing guy, but I think he used to have a podcast, I guess, back in the day, he said.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay. So she just wonders, like, how come people like that gets validated and be able to, and we listen to them and act like their word is golden, where you know
Well,
they're just fans just like us.
well, you know how it is. Like it's the formula. Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah,
What's the even Michael Rappaport now with doing the nonsense that he does. What's the common denominator with all that?
my
Everybody's
bad.
just popping shit, yelling.
Miles Bridges just caught a crazy dunk. You missed it, but anyway, off the rebound.
Okay, yeah, I
But
did miss it.
but go ahead.
Yeah, but it's just a shock value. These guys are nothing but shock jocks now. You know,
Hmm.
just like Howard Stern or all these other freaking guys that used to be back in the days. That's all they do is they're shock jocks, and people like
Yeah,
that. People like to see the guy yelling and screaming.
yeah. It's true. Yeah, I think we got to stop taking it personal and look at it more as like these guys are just here for entertainment. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that guy could jump, man, but he can't really do much else.
Yeah, he's very athletic.
Yeah.
I think what's his name is actually playing good too. This Mikal Bridges, he's playing good. I think he's a 3-and-D guy now. Especially he got Chris Paul now running the point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's a solid guy. That's another guy that we could have drafted instead of Kevin Knox, right?
Yep.
Oh man, hindsight is 2020, man.
Yeah.
Because all that stuff changes the course of history too. Because if we would have got Knox, then maybe that changes, our draft position. Maybe we don't draft RJ.
Yeah.
So we might as well just keep the Infinity Stones where they belong, man. We don't.
Because you think about that, you think like, well, maybe if we would have drafted Michael Porter Jr., then who knows? Porzingis might have stayed. There's a lot of things kind of, what I'm saying? If we would have drafted Donovan Mitchell and Michael Porter Jr., then we probably would have still had Porzingis,
Yeah, definitely.
Because we drafted Frank over Donovan Mitchell, and we drafted Kevin Knox over Michael Porter Jr. But who knows? If we draft them, then we still would have had Porzingis. Who knows? But you never know.
Yeah. We got this guy PJ Washington just hit a 3, smiling and shit. You definitely don't want these guys to get no confidence, and like we're right now basically in the NBA red zone right now, so we got to be careful.
Yeah, PJ Washington, he's living a happy life right now. He's got his girlfriend. What's her name? Bundle of Brittany. She's like some Instagram model.
She's a goofy motherfucker, man.
That's his baby. That's his baby. Be careful when you say that's his baby mother. She's pregnant with his kid right now.
Okay, well, we respect to the family. But she's goofy though, man.
Yeah,
I've been following her for a while on Instagram.
That's his girlfriend.
Wow. I was following her at first, and then I was gonna unfollow her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But whatever.
She finally got one though. Yeah, she finally got one. She was looking for an athlete to be with, and she finally got PJ Watt. She got one.
Yeah, that's the end game for half of these people that are on Instagram, especially the booty models and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got the DiehardKnicks Instagram and stuff, but my other handle, man, I was trying not to do it, but that shit is disgusting, man. Sometimes I forget, and I'm on the regular account, and it's just filthy, man.
You're talking about Instagram, right?
Yeah, Instagram, yeah.
Instagram is almost like Playboy magazine and porno now. It's like everything you click on, all these girls are just showing their butt and shaking their ass and half naked. I'm like, Instagram is crazy. This is just it's just ridiculous. Like you said, Instagram is crazy now.
Yeah. It's almost like watching violent movies or playing violent video games. You get numb to that shit. So now when I see a girl twerking and shit like that, so I think get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever, man.
But it's kind of embarrassing because sometimes you just be scrolling and just keep popping up, and I don't want people looking at me thinking that I'm actually looking for that, but it's just what they posting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's crazy, yo.
But I'm actually looking for it though. That's why my timeline is disgusting, man. My timeline is embarrassing. Yeah, I was trying not to do that, man, because I was into fitness and stuff like that, but since COVID hit and stuff like that, I haven't really been working out. So only thing I could do is look at chicks all day.
Yeah, you got to get back into the working out, man. I'm trying myself, man. Sometimes it's hard to stay motivated every day to work out.
Yeah.
But just do a little bit, man. No matter if it's only like a 10-15 minute workout a day, every little bit counts, Whether you do your push-ups, get your weights going, get your cardio going, sit-ups, dips.
Well, before the pandemic and stuff like that, I was actually training for the New York City Marathon.
Yeah.
I had qualified for it. So I was starting to pick up my miles. I was doing 5 to 7. Mm-hmm. But I went to Cali for a week or whatever. Now as soon as we came back, that's when they shut down everything. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm like, that was kind of an out for me to stop training. But then it kind of snowballed. Everybody started getting sick in the hospitals, and it started getting crazy out there. So then I just kind of shut it down. Yeah. So now here I am, 30 pounds heavier, and I'm all messed up, man.
Derrick Rose just hit him with a sick crossover. PJ Washington and made the floater.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
thought I lost my stream, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, I think I got too many things running right now.
So let me see what the score is. I think the Knicks are up 12, I believe, with like 2:30 left. I believe. I can't. It's on commercial right now.
Okay, so I got time to try to rectify this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far so good, man. The Knicks are holding them off for the 3-point onslaught, and we should be cruising now. What's the timestamp? We had
227. Knicks up 107 to 95.
Okay. All right, cool. So we got a decent what's that, like a 9? That's 9 points, or what is that?
No,
8 points?
12.
Oh, we up 12. Okay. I can't
Yeah.
count, man. I can't count. Yeah, man. So we should be cruising, man. 2 minutes, unless the floor completely falls out.
Yeah, you gotta. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to drive in and kick it out. So stay home on the 3-point shooters.
Yeah, definitely. Well, here's the lucky charm, actually, man. I'm gonna show you my crazy hairline. This is the lucky charm here, man. This goofy hat that I got here. It's just a simple Knicks hat, but I've had it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's been sitting in the closet collecting dust. You can see like the dust is real thick on it.
Right.
But since I've been wearing this hat, the Knicks haven't lost.
Where is that the hat that Bobby Smurder threw up in the air?
Oh, nah. I got one of those too, man. But this one, ever since I put it on, the Knicks haven't lost yet.
Yeah, well, keep it on, man. Keep it. See, look, they just left him over for a 3, but they missed. See, the Knicks got to stop doing that. I mean, he missed, but he was wide open. There was nobody near him.
Yeah. All right, man. You gotta be my eyes with the game because I'm lost right now. I lost my screen.
Right. 2:10 left. Knicks still up by 12. Derrick Rose bringing up the ball. They doubling Derrick Rose at the top of the key.
So Derrick Rose is definitely the closer right now.
Yeah, he got the ball in his hand. Pick and roll with Noel. He kicks it out. Bullock for the corner 3. No good. There's under 2 minutes remaining. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Terry Rozier with a scoop layup over Derrick Rose. Now
he's good for that, man.
Yeah.
That's like a lost art, the scoop shots.
Yeah. Knicks down. I mean, Knicks up by 10. 140 left. They keep trying to trap. The Hornets is like scrambling and trying to trap the person with the ball.
Yeah, I think they might be out of time, man.
All right, Derrick Rose to the lane, kicks it out. RJ Barrett from the wing for 3, short. Oh, God. Here come the Hornets pushing the ball on the break. 120 left. He kicks it back out. Miles Bridges kicks it out to, I don't know who that is. He got fouled. Ooh. He dunked it, but it didn't count. They fouled him. Who's this guy with this big afro? I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I think I got flagged or something like that. They're not letting me watch the game right now.
Were you watching it on?
Well, that's between me and God right now, man. I can't give up my secrets and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got a couple
because you don't have cable, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not using cable. I do have cable, but the cable that I'm using, we don't have I don't have an MSG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's 1 minute left. The Knicks are holding the ball out, using up the shot clock. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Up 10. Let's see. Somebody's good. Derrick Rose floater in the paint is good. That should seal the win. Knicks back up by 12 again. 109 to 97. 40 seconds left.
Yo, is that real? The score in the fourth quarter is 18 to 15.
18 to 15. What score?
Yeah, for the fourth quarter, where we scored 18, they scored 15 in the fourth.
Most likely, yeah.
Wow.
Because the Knicks were on pace. They had like 102 with like, I don't know, it was like 6 minutes left. I was thinking like, oh, the Knicks are gonna score like 130 this game. They only ended up scoring like 109.
Yeah. So they must have been watching the halftime show because me and Sim was talking about slowing down the pace and stuff. So that's exactly what they did. They slowed it to a crawl, and now the Charlotte Hornets ain't got no chance to catch up.
Game is over. 10 seconds left. They down 12. Let me see if they're gonna shoot the ball. Nah, the Hornets are just holding it, so the game is over.
Yeah. Yeah. Final 109 to 97.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Knicks, man. We keeping that
7
streak alive.
in a row. Woo, let's go. 7 in
man.
a row, baby.
Nice balanced scoring, man. You see the box score there?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16-16, 17-17.
Yeah, quickly 17, Rose 17, 16, Randall, 16, Bullock. Ooh, Barrett with 24. Yo, he struggled in the first quarter, but he ended up being the game leader in scoring. Shout out to our rookie RJ Barrett. They was hating on you last year, baby. Now look at you now. Like RJ Barrett and Julius Randle, what a difference 1 year makes. They was hating on Randle and RJ Barrett. Now they Batman and Robin this year.
Yeah, it's amazing. People were talking about trading both of them.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. The guys wanted to trade RJ Barrett in the draft to move up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But I mean, look at Charlotte, man. They really don't got nothing. PJ Washington was playing out of his mind today, and Terry Rozier basically did what he does. So I mean, let's say if PJ Washington basically played his regular game, then we would have just blown him up by like 30.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So PJ Washington, for some reason, I don't know. Maybe Julius Randle took his lunch money or something like that. But he definitely, he gets up for the for the Knicks.
Who gets up for the Knicks? PJ Washington. Yeah. But he did it in the first half. Not too much in the second, so we shut that down. Like I said, sometimes coach's strategy is they wait. Like, okay, you see PJ Washington hitting all these open shots, but that's the first half because we're not focused on him. Second half, when we focus on him, we're gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
You don't show all your cards in the beginning. Sometimes you save it for the end of the game.
Yeah, definitely, man. We shut down these other guys too. The Martin brothers, Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller tried to get busy for a second. We shut him down. Devontae Graham is the X factor. If he got hot, we would have been in trouble.
Yeah, 9 points. Come on. Wasn't he like averaging like 21 last year?
Yeah, he was kicking ass. For some reason this year he hasn't really been getting off the way that he was last year.
I think too many guards. You got Rozier, you got him, then you had LaMelo Ball, so and then Monk started doing good. So I think Monk started cutting into his minutes.
Yeah. What do you think about Monk before we get out of here? What do you think about Monk?
I like him. I still think we need a shooting guard. I want to mind Monk. I like Malik Monk. I think eventually, I know Reggie Bullock is playing out his mind. After we was getting on him in the beginning of the year. Yeah. He's playing a little better now, but I think eventually RJ will be the 3, and then we need a shooting guard who could shoot. So Malik Monk, he fits that role. But of course, we always talk about Zach LaVine. But I wouldn't mind taking Malik Monk.
Yeah, he had that problem with Coke though. That was kind of bugged out.
Wait, what? Wait, forget it. I changed my mind. Forget it.
He had a problem with cocaine or whatever. He got suspended.
Oh, nah, I changed my mind. Forget it. I don't want Malik Monk.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. He, performance enhancing drugs too. Because he got hurt. He got hurt, so he was taking something to try to speed it up.
Now he needs to stay in a quiet town like Charlotte. Don't come to New York with that. New York, he's gonna be coked out of his mind.
You're walking down the street like. Yeah, man. All right, so that's halftime to Crunchtime. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, man. All you gotta do is just hit me up. I'll drop you the link.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It was fun, man. Knicks win again, 7 in a row. Hawks, we coming for you next.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Hero, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, before you go, say who you are, man. I know at the bottom of the screen, D-Trav.
Knicks at Knicks at Night TV. You can follow me on Instagram, Knicks at Night TV, or YouTube, Facebook, also Twitter, Knicks at Night TV, man. My boy Hero, been doing this a while. Good job. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, I gotta, look at me, man. My face is melting. I need some fucking sleep, man. But I try my best with this stuff, man. So everybody continue to follow everybody. Follow, just like the talking heads, man. People watch TV. You can watch us and change the channel too, man. Go back and forth.
Right, right. Yeah. All right, man. Get some sleep, man. And what's the next? Well, I think the game is tomorrow. Wait, check the schedule. Okay, I think the game might be
back to back.
Tomorrow. Yeah, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow, right? For the Hawks game.
All right, no doubt, man. I'll be here. So,
all right. Good night.
All right, peace, man. Good night. All right, y'all. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.